Okay, today, you see we have a new setup. I'm really gonna test myself. Day 22 of this 30-day lemon challenge. And let's get started. So I've got my acrylics laid out today. And I am going to do another analogous color scheme, but from the yellows going to the blues. So it'd be yellow, green, and blue. Let's see what happens with that. Um, Acrylics are not my medium. So hello, Brazen Hearted. How are you? Nice to have you here. Let's see what we do today. If we can manage the if we can manage this well enough. Okay. Um, I'm gonna add a little bit of this thickening medium to the acrylics just because it makes it more like oil paints and I like it. It kind of slows down the drying time a little bit too. So I am gonna add a little bit and just kind of mush it in there. Although, I mean, this won't have much time for drying. It really does thicken it up a lot. And, I'm cheating. Makes it a lot like oil paints. And that's just something that I love. Yep. So I'm going to be doing that. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Testing my options. Okay. You just need a little bit. Got added too much with the white, but I like it. And it is really the cool thing about working with acrylics is they're easy to do. And if you add this thickening medium, it makes them a lot like oil paints. Excuse me. Okay. How's your day going? How's puppy? Is the puppy getting better? So isn't this just the coolest thing? I'm here on this little tiny Greek island. I'm live. You guys over there in the States can watch me paint. It's just so cool. And we can talk about Brazen, the puppy that that you've saved and trying to help get better. It's really something. I mean, anybody who's older and grew up without cell phones and without, I mean, the wildest thing that we had while we were growing up were those beepers, right? You had that little thing that you hooked onto your belt and you would get beepers. So far, so good. That's great. That's great. That's so cool. Okay. What time is it? Let's see. I've been here 5 minutes. Okay, well, I have officially an hour to put this together. And yeah, I don't know. I'll do my best to do so. Let me see what kind of brush I'm going to use. I really only have oil painting brushes. And move this down. There we go. So I can see what I'm painting. Good morning, Stewie. How are you? Pagers. That's right, Brazen. You remember those, right? Pagers. Oh, my goodness. We thought that pagers were like the wildest things. It could not conceive of how they worked. How the heck did this pager find me and beep, right? Oh, it was crazy. Okay, so I have a little jar of water right here. Um, and I don't know, I'm gonna go in. So I'm working with this uh, color scheme. I remember putting a bell to the exterior of the house so if the phone rang, you could sprint and try to answer and then come, yeah, I remember those days. I do. I kind of miss telephones. Sitting there, you had to stop what you were doing and actually sit down. Oh, we've got a lag here. Yeah, it's probably the internet thing going on. Yeah, well, anyways, we'll work with it. So, what am I going to tone the canvas with? You know, do I go with this, like this light blue? Do I mix a greenish? I'm going to go with a greenish. And you don't always have to stain the canvas, obviously. I'm just going to water this down quite a bit and see if I can get something that might work. Has to be light enough. Whee! Oh, I'm going to go with this. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, another. What were you? Did you live in Minneapolis? You did, didn't you? Yeah, for the entire 70s. Absolutely. You told me this, didn't you, that you were um, in Minneapolis, right? Maybe we did meet at some, I don't know. Yeah, see, not burnt sienna. I'm like really pushing my boundaries. Besides, I'm doing the analogous color scheme, and burnt sienna hasn't got much to do with that. So, um, gee, I don't know. I am a bit uncomfortable. So because I don't have my regular mixing, how do I tone down this blue? Obviously, add some white to that. and tone it back. I could add black because black is a blue. It really is. Um, um, I might do that, but again, I might not. So I'm going to slightly green it up just to see how this might pull itself together. Hmm. Yeah, um, I don't remember things quite as easily as I used to until it comes up. I'm like, oh, we did talk about this, didn't we? Yeah. What can I say? What can I say? I do have some reasons for not having a great memory. Um, some years ago, I did have a brain aneurysm, and obviously, I'm still here. Well, I probably told you that too. Um, uh, but it did kind of mess with a lot of my memory. Unless it's just the age thing, could just be. You know, the older you get, the more you kind of forget things. So can't say for sure. All right, this is going to be an interesting thing. Let me get the background in. Sorry about that. Did I get paint on the camera? No. Okay. All right, just trying. And yeah, an aneurysm. I do have an excuse. It works. It's a good excuse too. So I guess I haven't told you that because you would have remembered. Yeah. It's nice to have something to blame it on. It's true. At least it kind of gives me a leg up. Okay. Again, I'm just going in with wanting to get something going. I'm going painting differently than I normally do because I'm almost always going first with the shadows and then going in with, and then going in with uh, the masses, the general masses to create the form, and then, you know, developing it from there. And now I'm just like, I don't know, I'm all over the place, just doing real different things. It's so blue. Okay. Um, I think I'm going to get some shadow color in. And um, I mean, really, all I can use is this ultramarine blue. I'd like to add some black. I could officially because, uh, you know, black is a blue, but it's kind of cheating, isn't it? I'm going to do it without the black and see. If I just can't stand it, I might add a little in just to ease my mind. Oops. Brush is too wide. Wrong brush for this type of thing. So let's just see what we can do. Again, no, I don't, honey. No, I'm just very limited palette type blues. And I could mix an indigo, like adding a little red to it, but it would I want to stay away from any kind of um, moving towards the reds because that would not be officially the analogous color scheme. I don't know. Let's just see what happens with this. Could be interesting. I'm just going to go in with the straight colors. Okay. I think I want to use a different brush. And of course, I have not washed my brushes. Okay. Trying to establish where focal area will be on this lemon. This brush isn't right either. I use it for oils in the grass in the front, but it doesn't behave very well for what I'm trying to do here. It's kind of cool. I get to watch myself paint with the lag that's going on. Okay. My. To break up the blue. Seems like there's just too much of it. And I also want to remind myself to just relax, first of all. Because again, I'm really stretching myself, always going for the classic still life styles. Okay, we've got and the side going partially in shadow, and then the rest is in. Okay, and let's get this lemon shadow also. Is anything happening with that? Somewhat. Mm. Okay. Let's get this kind of cloudy. I can't get the brownish color. Can I? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, my battery's low. Yikes. I forgot to plug it in. That would have been fun. Just disappeared. Poof. Poof, she's gone. Okay. Um, 1 second. Now, how do I do this? Oh, I'm so used to using the complementary colors to tone down, like I would put a red in there and just tone down that green. And can't do it here. And I will not, even though I want to. Sorry. Hmm. With the red, orange, yellow, you could cheat and smidge with the sienna. Yeah, I could. I could. But like I did yesterday. But not so easy with the yellow, green, blue. No, it's not as easy. And again, if I could use black and that would take care of a lot of things because not only could I just gray back some of these colors, it is officially a blue. I could do that. And if I wanted to sneak in also, I could sneak in like raw umber, which is a greenish earth tone. So that would also kind of fit in, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to be, I don't know, I'm just going to try and figure something out here. It's not going to turn out well. I can tell right now. It's not going to turn out well, but that's not the point, you know. I want the point to be, um, uh, I, I want to mess up because if I push myself and make it more difficult, that's just going to stretch me out even more and make it work better. So I don't know. I'll see. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see. Um, I am reminded of why I don't particularly like acrylics. It's not my favorite medium, but I think more so because I just don't ever use them. So when you don't use something, you are more uncomfortable with them. That's normal. So this place where it's orangey on the top here, uh, it's not going to be orangey on the top of mine. It's going to go green because everything around it is blue. And blue and yellow from the lemon makes green, right? Let me get, and it's uncomfortable. Oops, don't want yellow down there. This would be where the reflected light would come in, reflecting from this area here, making it a little bit, you know. Now that I have the smaller brush, I'm going to go in and reestablish the shadows because they're obviously not working. And I can really only use the blue. I should steady my hand. That would make the brush stroke work better. Brazen, I will absolutely do watercolors before this 30-day thing is up. It's so much more it's more forgiving, less forgiving. Yes, definitely less forgiving. Yep, I will definitely. I have that planned out. Hmm. Got a shadow on that lower lemon. Laughs evilly. It will be a fun day. It will be a fun day when I do the watercolors, and we will all laugh. I will laugh evilly at myself as well. Yep, I will. I will because watercolors, I do not vibe with them. Uh, so that will be interesting to see what happens. Okay, I have a little spot here that I have moved this lemon closer than what it is in my reference. Well, actually, no, I haven't even measured. Oops. Okay, so this lemon here really does need to be bigger. If I just get this to look like I'm painting lemons, I will be happy. I will be a happy girl. Right now, not working. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Blanca. Good day to all. Uh, it's out of my comfort zone. It was such a different way for me to paint for the shadow. You see? Um, hey, that's great. That's great. Let's see if I can get. An inkling of. Okay. And then on this side, we do have. Now, you have to be careful because on this light side, if I go too white for this pith part, it'll really stand out too much. I guess that's not too much. It's always been my habit of toning down the colors by mixing in the complement and graying them down, right? That's basically what I have always done. Ugh, awful. Awful. That was a bad move. Woo! Okay. Just silly. I don't know why I did that. Let's see if I can remedy it. Okay, you know, another thing is that the paper is buckling right here where I want to put in the highlight, and it's confusing me. It's I'm going to move it. I'm going to move my highlight. I'm going to give a little spritz of lemon color here. And yeah, so the light shining through the lemon over on that side. It's hard to tell. Okay, now I'm going to see what I can do about okay. Hmm. Use some of the cool yellow. I kind of like that better. Okay, I don't really like this one, um, but it's also not, I don't know, I kind of think if I play around with it, I kind of might pull it together. Let me get, yeah, it is interesting. Huh. Okay, so the things that I don't like, that I really don't like, are the shadows. I don't like the blue, like this just bright blue shadows. I would definitely add black, which is a blue, next time and cheat. um, and I don't know, but what I do like about this is there's a certain sense of compatibility about the colors. So I like that, you know, I like that this sense of compatibility, like these colors. It's probably overkill. But when it dries, you know, you can go over it. Let me see, what I really wanted to get was this area here, and you know, yeah, I'm gonna leave it. It's kind of a, I'll look at it tomorrow and see again. But yeah, I really don't like the shadows. Um, and they're just too uncomfortable. That blue, it's just blue, blue, blue. And I have difficulty generally with the acrylics. I know that if I come back tomorrow and paint again with acrylics, that, you know, I can pull it together. But as an hour-long study, I'm not able to do that. So I'll probably do acrylics again tomorrow before I go and do the crazy watercolor thing. Tomorrow I have to leave to go pick up my daughter who's coming back from Switzerland tomorrow. So I have to leave. So I won't be here at 6 o'clock. Um, I will try to do a painting in the morning, and then, you know, do a live stream when I can, and put it up that way. I will, yeah. I may, or just do it really early where you guys are all sleeping over there. I may, I may have to do that. So we'll see how the day goes, and then, you know, it is what it is. So today was a lesson. Today was definitely a lesson for me. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I wonder if I can pull it together tomorrow in a better way. Maybe I'll do pretty much the same thing and add black and see if I can do it that way. Or I might do something totally different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Um, we'll see. All right, you guys, have a great day, and see you again tomorrow. I'm glad you're here with me with this somewhat of a failure of a painting attempt. Um, I'm okay with that. I really am. It's part of the process. I'll have to sleep on it and come back tomorrow. And in my morning musings tomorrow, we'll probably uh, have some idea of what didn't go well, aside from just not using acrylics very much, and using acrylics very quickly within the hour, which is also something I've never done. So, yay! All right, um, you guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, sometime at least. And I will be back here on the island on Thursday for sure. So, if by some chance tomorrow I don't make it, I don't make it. All right. I'm just going to leave it open so I don't throw anybody off. Okay. All right. You guys have a great day. I am going to sign off. Take care. Bye.